Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you a few leg exercises you can do to strengthen your legs and also get more strength and more stability and core strength as well. So I'm going to give you variations for beginners and more advanced as well. So the first exercise we're going to start is lunge. So make sure your knee is just above your ankle, not further than your toes, and the back knee is squared as well. Keep your body in the middle, shoulders straight and back straight. Gonna go down. You can use a surface to also help you come back up and down. If this is too easy, the next exercise is going to be a skater squat. So starting here, you can use a little bit more support or less according to your level and your strength. So the essential is that when you can do the lunge with no problem, you move on to something that has a little bit more load. So this will be skater squat. So you're going to lean backwards, keep your knee to an angle, back straight. Make sure your knees stay in the same alignment as your foot. Look forward. You're going to perform 8 repetitions on each side. Keep your core engaged. So this exercise will allow you to have the same amount of load as if you were having weight or if you were in a gym. The only exception is that you cannot move with little weights slowly, but you can still balance the intensity on the hands as well. So the next one I'm going to show you is a Bulgarian split squat. So again, if you advance and you can do a lunge and you have no problem with the stability, then you can do Bulgarian split squat. So these two exercises are really great to target the thigh muscles, gluteus, quadriceps, all the muscles in the leg as well as your core, because your core needs to stabilize. So same thing as for the lunge. One leg forward, make sure your knee is just above your ankle, not further than your toes, hips squared, and you're going to lower yourself until your knee almost touches the ground. Come back up. And then change leg when you're ready. Always make sure your knee stays stable and doesn't move around. Again, if you have a little bit of difficulty, you can hold on to something or just perform normal lunge, bringing your knee up, for example. So again, that's great if you don't have access to weight or anything. You can make this a little bit higher as well, so you have more depth and you can travel a bit more down as well. Another exercise I can show you this time. So you start on your knee. Again, this is can change the intensity. So for beginners, I'm going to advise you to just step one foot at a time into a squat position. Come back up, down, step back, and repeat the same thing here. Make sure your knees align with your feet. Come back up, down. If you're more advanced, this exercise is going to allow you to target your quadriceps. So it's the same thing as if you're in a gym. This will replicate the movement of the leg extension machine, although it's not the same range of motion, but that can help you. So you're here, make sure your knees are same alignment, and you're going to lean back. This is called the falling tower. It's great for quadriceps. Keep the hips same alignment as your knees, so don't bend the hips. Keep your core tight. Go back, bring it up, and repeat the same thing here. All the way up, all the way down, again, back again. Yeah, you can always make it more difficult by adding a jump at the end or make it a bit harder. But this, I can assure you, will really hit the quad and really make you work out. So again, make sure you have about 8 to 10 repetitions. This one is to target the hamstrings, gluteus as well, or your posterior chain. So always make sure before you elevate that you can perform a regular bridge. So you're going to push through your heels, keeping your back neutral. Raise your hips, Squeeze the butt and come back vertebrae per vertebrae down. And again up. Okay, if this is too easy, so that's great if you're a beginner, you want to start. If this is too easy, if you want to increase your strength, you need more load. So in order to progress onto that, so you don't need weight, you can use a step or something a bit higher. You can do the same thing. Push through your heels, hips up. If this is again too easy, you can perform it on one leg. Here, bring it down, and again. Another variations for this, it's called the hip thrust. It's great as well to target the glutes and all posterior chain. The variation, usually we can do that with a weight as well on the hips, but I can assure you body weight also works very well, so try this first. So you want to have your shoulder blades about on the same height as the step or bench, anything that's elevated, so just mid-back so that your back can pivot. Make sure you don't arch your back, so it has to be pivoting like this. All right, so I shouldn't be doing like an arch in your back. So you start here, bring it down. Same thing again, if you need more challenge, do it on one leg. Alright, so that's it for you. That's like 4 or 5 exercises that can target your legs. They can be adaptable for beginners, more advanced. If strength and muscle gains are your goal, then 8 to 12 reps are ideal. They're really good. If pure strength is your goal, then reps of 5s are best. And if you want to be more toned or improve your endurance as well, then sets of 15 to 20 reps are best. So choose your options according to your goal. That's the best I can do, because everyone is individual and like we don't have the same goal, so choose what works best for you. So work hard, enjoy your workout, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Tisha.